we have 150 books. And most of it will be written in Arabic, but you will see the titles and the authors in English.
Oh, okay.
So, Habits of Mind, the whole set was translated. So much.
You must be exhausted. That was a lot of translating for you.
No, but I always am very energized always by talking with her.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can see why I wanted a little bit more time with her.
Oh.
She is
a giant.
Yeah.
Right.
And, really cool.
Every year we pray that we're going to be able to convince her to stay one more year. She's 76.
So, yeah, that was, I guess, one of my questions. She's such a pillar here in terms of creating and implementing the philosophy. And so in order for there to be institutional sustainability of that ethos, and also specifically of those skills and practices that she's really worked with. I'm gathering that's why she's working with the supervisors. Okay. Are there...
And now she's even working with the boy supervisors. And that is a huge thing because they refused her before.
They did. Okay.
But now they have finally begun to recognize that she has something that they need.
So is this, and this is both divisions, primary and secondary?
Well, right now she's working more. Well, I don't know what she's doing right now. But in the past several years, she's been mostly with grades 3 to 6.
Because, there's Brian is the new English and social studies person. I mean, so you've got some turnover up in the...
Yes.
And Cheza's relatively new. So there are people that are over on that side who haven't been here for a while. And I'm wondering, I mean, he's just kind of like, he's here like, okay, let's go. What am I doing? He's got to learn all of this at the same time that the transition is occurring. So...
but it's sort of easier, I think, to come in at the time of the transition.
Well, yeah, it is. As long as once he can kind of get his bearings, get his, and also, I mean, it sounds like he and Cheza are able to support each other, and that's I think really helpful. But I could see how. I mean, there are definitely differences on each side of the school, and if you're, it does seem like on the girls' side they're further along than on the boys' side, and so some of the context you're giving me is helpful,
especially in Arabic, religion, and well. Especially Arabic and religion. Because the supervisor over there refused her.
Okay.
He still refuses her.
Abdul Razak?
Very nice guy.
Oh.
He absolutely refuses her.
And is it culturally just not possible to say, look, you got to get with the program?
We have said that. We have tried. And if you hear him, he will tell you that they've made so many changes, but when you go over there, you see nothing. So we are in the process now. Here,
he's been here a long time, right?
A long time. And this is, having continuity in leadership has positives and negatives.
Correct.
And there's a negative because he's never moved. But the problem is finding somebody who will be better. Now, the reason why Brian is new is because we moved the old guy out because he was not making. But there's also an institutional thing. I mean, when somebody has spent 30 years in the school, it's really difficult to move him out.
Yeah.
And So we went through a big deal with instituting something we didn't have before, which was a required retirement policy.
Oh.
So we're moving people out that way. But I think we're going to wait too long with Abderrazak, but we haven't got an alternative yet.
What's the age?
60.
60 is the...
We've kept a few people after 60 on a separate kind of contract. She's 76.
Right.
But we've kept a few people with special kinds of assignments.
So not
but
in
we've
the
put
former...
other people. Yeah, we've put other people in. So we are there. It's coming up, but we're trying to do it gently.
Yes.
Also, you don't want to, just turn the whole organization upside down. You have to keep going. But he's definitely a person who needs to